It's Joe Bonsai, and today we have a Blue Tam number 2.
All right, now we have Blue Tam, second Blue Tam Juniper. If you noticed, I apparently have an abundance of junipers. This one's got a nice looking trunk. Once again, we're just gonna see about getting this as far as we can. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this one will be. Ooh, I think that's all mold. Well, I think I finally figured out how to film so that you guys can actually see what's going on. As long as I keep everything centered. I think it's the good mycelium that's. Do I think I want to? Oh, that might actually look kind of cool as a semi-cascade. That gives me a choice I have to make. One of my choices is to get one of that. You know what? But I don't like that branch. It's gone. It's gone. And that branch is gone too. All right. This juniper is gonna look good. I think I'm gonna get rid of that branch. I think I want this to go down. We'll place it like that because that branch will come out. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could wire this branch. Ooh, I could get a nice windswept out of that too if all these were, complying. I might have to do a trick and put it in the pot and then wire it like this and then have all these grow towards the sun. That's one of the tricks to get some forming. But today I think that's a tough decision. Get rid of that though. Clean these all up. Oh, great. Now I'm just putting my arm in the way. Hmm. Should I take that one away? Make it a split trunk. You know what? I really don't like this one's process of elimination. Really don't like that branch. Okay, so that looks good. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make this into a semi-cascade. Or a windswept, excuse me. Windswept. Maybe. Because it could end up going into semi-cascade. This kind of look good. I'm going to have to trim all these a bit. Let's see what bowl we'll get once we start raking out all the teeth and the roots. As you can see, I am not delicate with my plants. These things are a lot stronger than you give them credit for. And you ever see the roadside where they get just totally destroyed, and then they grow back stronger and better, only to get more destroyed the next year or the next time they cut the sides of the roads. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that'll work in there. Okay. So. Oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Yeah, this one's gonna look cool. That's definitely the front. Definitely the front. This one definitely needs to. Yeah, when planting bonsais, you just can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. When gardening, you just can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. This guy's going to be happy, though. And then I'll go ahead and I'll put some macadama on top of him. And eventually, eventually he'll grow some good surface roots and get a nice nubari going on. Definitely on the windsweeps and stuff, you don't want anything underneath. Let it all grow off of the top. This one's got beautiful taper for its size. Let's see. There we go. That's perfect. All right. There we go here. Now you don't want to trap any branches underneath your wire. And don't think I need much for this one. So again, I'm gonna go on windswept. I also want to get some cool, natural looking bends to it. Okay. And now I'm going to give it a bit of a haircut, because I don't want any of these to become leaders. Especially not that one. I think that one went off completely. Setting the sucker up for alright. That one might be my new leader. And in fact, I am going to do a bit of wiring off of it. It's just a little guy, so this is not something that I highly recommend, but I'm trapping the wire underneath this piece of wire to continue on. looks kind of ugly, but, you know, last second decisions. Alright, so now we're going to loosely wire around that. I'm going to clip it. And now it's going. Alright. Don't think this wire is strong enough. I'm going to have to put another. You know what? I think I might just rewire this with some old wire I have. No world. Okay, there we go. That'll be strong wire. There we go. That's some 4mm, and I'll just go all the way up. All right. We're going to completely undo this. Technically, these are all used pieces of wire, so I'm not losing anything except for I cut that one in half. So sometimes it's easier to unwind your bonsai from the wire. All right. Once again, didn't lose anything there. I don't want any of those coming up, so I'm just going to scrape those off. I coiled it too much. Took away a bunch of length. So now this is what I do for loosely. Kind of coil it around to make sure I've got a top coil coming over to hold it down when it's this strong. There we go. That's better. And this one. Once again, we're going to go ahead and hook a loop. Just to hold it down. See right there. Boom. And now we'll get this to get some unique looks to it. All right. Now we got to thin out this branch a little bit to get some poof plumes coming on. So this area is one that I want to poof a bit. So we're going to cut these back so we get some grow back, some bud back on these. That way they don't continue to grow out. Then we'll cut these out of the bend. And then we'll cut these back a little bit, nip them, so that we'll get, and we got some berries growing on this thing. So there we go. Oh, that looks very neat.